Hey guys, it's Rachel from the Little Ring Lamb, and today is my TLRL announcement video, so I'm going to be announcing what book we're reading for this section, because I did change it because I was originally going to go Proust, but I decided to push that back to the second section, which I'm extending to 3 months, which will be November, December, and January. So basically, this book club, if you don't know very much about it, I'm going to link the video in the down bar that I originally did, but just a brief synopsis is, it's a book club where I'm picking books that interest me, that I really want to take my time with, and if you guys want to join in, you could definitely do so. And the link to that Goodreads page will be in the down bar, as well as the video introducing the book club and what it's all about, so I don't have to, go over it again for the people that have seen the first video. So my pick for this month is actually going to be, well, not this month, but September and October section. So the 1st of September to the 31st of October is The News, A User's Manual by Alain de Botton. Now you might have heard this name on my channel if you've been around for a while. I read his book for my French culture class in first year called How Proust Can Change Your Life. Yes, that's the title. I keep going looking up there because that's where it used to be. But basically, I really enjoyed that book, and I really wanted to read more of his books, and I kind of got into a hole of the internet where I was like typing in stuff about Alain de Botton and seeing like what kind of books he has, and this one definitely intrigued me. Now, brief synopsis of this, in case you're not really sold, because a lot of us probably, well, not a lot of us, but it's kind of an odd pick for a first pick for a book club, I find, but it's a philosophical book of essays, which is nonfiction, but it's all surrounding the news. So the synopsis on the back says, "Today the news occupies the same dominant position in our lives as religion once did, but rarely do we consider how it touches us. Here Alain de Botton examines a number of archetypal news stories, a plane crash, a murder, a political scandal, a celebrity interview, from a fresh perspective to ask intriguing questions. Why do disaster stories titillate? Why obsess over love lives of the famous? Why smile when a politician falls from grace? In so doing, he brings clear sight and understanding to a force which above all others informs our view of reality." This book was published in 2014, so it's still pretty prevalent to our reality, and especially with the influx of social media, and that's how we get a lot of our news nowadays. So basically this book, I have a few questions I'm going to answer every time I pick a new pick, and I'm going to talk about, I'm going to either send a message to the group or write somewhere in the group kind of how we're going to break this up, because I'm going to be breaking it up into sections, and I'm going to do all that on the group so I don't have to bore you with all the dates and memorize all that stuff. I think it'd just be easier if I do a calendar view and set it up later, but those dates, which like how many pages we'll be reading a week, will be, I think next week should be up on the page so you didn't know, but I think we're going to be reading a chapter a week, which the chapters I don't think are any more than 50 pages a week, and some of them are smaller than that, which isn't too much, so hopefully if you're a slower reader, you're able to keep up, because I know some people, or they even have a busy schedule, they can't keep up with sometimes that. So I think how I'm going to break it up, I think there will be an extra week or two at the end of the second month to go back and, like, if you haven't read it, catch up, because I might need to catch up, because we all know me. Sometimes I start off like really good on the schedule and then it kind of drifts. But I'm really excited to read this, and especially because it's essays, we're not breaking up the story too much where we're going to forget pieces of it. And also in the group, it would be really fun to discuss this, and if you guys have any news articles that you read and they made you feel a different way because of reading this book, I definitely want to know, like, as we go along with the discussion. So if you're thinking you might join up like this month and read this book, or not this month, I keep saying this month, in the first section of the book club, if you guys think you're going to join in, definitely let me know in the comments below. If you're not sure yet, you can let me know too. And if you join the group and you're like, this book is not for me, I don't think I'll really enjoy it, you can definitely just stay in the club and wait till the next section if you want to do so. But I think this will be a very fun read. And one of the things I'm really excited about this book is because the news, like, I don't really think of it too much as an institution. It's so much around us that I want to see what his perspective on this is, and like really know what he is thinking about the news, because it's very interesting to, like, the news has changed so much even in the last like 30 years. Like, I was in a communications class, and like it doesn't take a genius or somebody in class to realize that stuff's rapidly advancing, but like you can even see like from the early times like to now, like how much the news is all around us and how fast we can get to it. So I think it'd be interesting to hear about his perspective, and also I think other people might like it because the news is relevant to all of us. We all get it. If you're watching this video, it's news to you that this, book club's reading this book this month. So I think it'd just be very interesting. I feel like philosophical essays don't get talked about a lot on BookTube, and I'm in a philosophy program, and not that I go around always like, talking about the reads of philosophy I read, because I don't read a lot for fun, because a lot of the reading I do for it is in school. But I just want to get into more like philosophical stuff that's not necessarily talking always about like religion or political stuff. I think it'd be very interesting to talk about the news, or read about the news, and I'll talk about it. But yeah, that's my first pick. I'm probably going to do a wrap-up in October of this pick, and in September I'll definitely let you know near the beginning of it the pick for the second set of the book, or the second section of the book club, so you guys know what I'll be picking to read. And yeah, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Definitely let me know once again if you're aiming on joining the club or you're going to join in on this month's read along, or not this month. Why do I keep saying that? This section. And I'll see you guys later. Bye.